which rolls around to Southstar, which is the complete opposite story, where you've got a mayor and some city leaders in Huntsville, Alabama, of all places, which
Yeah.
perception wise, for people who hear a name with "ville" at the end of it in Alabama,
Yeah.
that's what people used to think. But that's
Yeah,
where
they don't
NASA
say
is.
Huntsville, probably. It's more Huntsville.
Huntsville, and that's where NASA
It's
is.
the
and
outlier.
It's growing, and
Yeah, it's the outlier of Alabama.
it's a
Yeah,
pretty
this
hip
is not-
place, and they are committed to bringing a festival to that part of town. And it kind of to hear our friend Daniel from Real Rubus talk about it. Huntsville is a lot going for it, but where they're putting this is basically a park. There's not a lot around it. You're not going to walk. Like here in Chattanooga, where if you leave the grounds, you've got shops and restaurants and bridges and downtown and all of that. So a little bit of an outlier in that regard, but they want it badly. C3 and Live Nation was willing to work with them. The lineup came out Tuesday. I'm going. I'm going because it's close, and I also like the lineup. I mean,
Same.
anytime I
Yeah.
get to see Beck, for me, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
You've been to Huntsville some, Russ, right? You've been down there a little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
I've never been to that city as an adult, so I don't know the first thing about it, and I don't know a thing about this John Hunt Park. Do we find that to be, based on what Daniel's telling us and what you know?
I've
Talk
never
was
been to
as a
that
hindrance?
park. Yeah, I've never been to that park, but I've been to Huntsville, and yeah, it is really neat. I mean, you're not going to rural Alabama. This is pretty much a high-end upscale
Bigger than
city.
Chattanooga now.
Bigger than Chattanooga, yeah. And, I think it's great. Well, we'll see how the festival does there, but I'm excited to go to Huntsville.
Yeah, ticket prices are not that bad to start there. They're under $300 to start. I'm sure that's on a tiered thing, and that's a pretty good start. I don't know about camping. That doesn't look to be a thing here. Or
No
maybe
camping.
it is. Yeah,
I
maybe
think
it
it's
is.
just a city festival.
But I mean, we talked about it last week. The worst kept secret was blink-182. It wasn't even a secret at all. And
Right.
then the talk was it was going to be 90s, early 2000s, and that was absolutely exactly what we got here. Just
so-
anecdotally, just to me personally, they hit all the bands I don't like from that era. Or that I don't like as much. And the big exception, the big exception, is that Saturday, Jane's Addiction. I have never seen Jane's Addiction, and this is the time and place to do it. That day also, Candlebox, Gin Blossoms, Jimmy Eat World. I mean,
Stefani.
I don't need any of that, but that's right from it's Stefani. Gwen is the headliner, and Beck, Goo Goo Dolls.
Winona Fighter will be good.
Yeah.
Only familiar with that from you guys talking about
Right.
that act. And Pete Yorn is sneaky good if you like a little bit less electricity in your music. That'll be. I mean, it's a great lineup. It's a really nice little short 2-day weekend lineup. I like it a lot.
It's a stand in a field and sing along to a bunch of songs you're going to recognize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus
It's
plus
not
Big
a bad
Boy.
thing sometimes.
Yeah, Big Boy did Riverbend last year, and that was a good show. I think
Boy,
that'll be
everybody loved
one
that.
of the best ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ludacris.
So I'm excited. We'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
We've already all applied for our media. We get to see our old friend from Moon River. So
Yeah, this
excited
is
about
not
it.
a Bourbon and Beyond promise that we were. Remember, we were all going to that, and
Yeah.
I don't think any of us are going to that now. This is not one of those, but I will say I'll probably just pull a Saturday on that one. But that's going to be a great Saturday. I mean, TLC for crying out loud. I mean, I know one of them's been gone for a long time, Left Eye.
Yeah.
but I
It would
mean,
just be TC, right?
it would be just TC. Left Eye. I think that's how that rolls. But I mean, it'll be a 90s
Sing along. Sing
dance
along.
Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It'd be great. Juvenile. Jeez, I mean, it just keeps going. So, yeah.
Gin
Jane's
Blossoms-
Addiction is my big selling point on that
Yeah.
Saturday.
I always get Jane Blossoms mixed up with the Wallflowers, and I'm still not sure that those are two different bands.
They are very much two different bands. Very, 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 very much. And I've been a fan of both at different periods of my life.
Yeah.
Less and more at certain times. And I would watch either one of them play at any given time.